Okay, everybody, welcome back to class. I do apologize. I had to run to the bathroom real quick, but I'm back and ready to go. This hour, we are going to be discussing the topic of memory. Now, with memory, we're talking about things we remember. Okay, our best memories, what things we want to remember in the future. Okay, things like that. So not just memory, you know, and what how many different things you can memorize and stuff, but it's memories all together, you know, throughout life. Okay, so that's really going to be the main topic of discussion. And let's see, we have Ali. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. Yo, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking.
How's your day?
My day's going fairly well. Yeah, I can't complain. Got a good night's rest, and up in the morning. The day is nice and clear outside. It should be a good day. How about you? How's your day so far?
I can't complain either because I don't have the time for complaints.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, working, and that's it.
Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. And
Yeah.
you are the one, you're taking care of your mother, right?
Yes, at the same time, I need to look after her,
Yeah.
do some homework,
Uh-huh.
cook meal, do my work.
Yeah. It's a lot. Definitely a lot. So how is your mother doing though? Is everything fine?
Yes, she's better. She's better. Thanks God, she's better. Thanks
Good.
God and doctors. She's much better.
Good. That's awesome. Very cool. Well,
Thank you.
welcome back to
Thank
class. Good to have you here.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
All right. And let's see. Now, is your name Explosion? Yes. Is your name Explosion? Or do you have a different first name? Okay. Let's see. All right. Now, is this Oksana?
Oh, sorry, my microphone is mute. Okay, this is Oksana. Hi.
Hi, Oksana. How are you?
It's fine. Thank you. How are you?
Great. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking.
Hello.
All right. Welcome back to class. Welcome back to class. Good to have you here. All right. How about Ismail? How are you?
Fine, thanks. Teacher, nice to see you again. How are you?
I'm doing well. Yeah, good to see you as well. Nice to have you back.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see. Manel, how are you?
I'm doing great, teacher. And you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Welcome back to class. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
All right. How about Roni? Roni, can you hear me okay?
Hello.
Hi there. Yeah, hi. How are you doing?
Fine. Just using this hour I have to participate in one of your classes.
Awesome. Well, welcome to class. Good to have you here.
Glad to be here.
All right. How about Sarah?
Yes, hello.
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How about you, teacher?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Now, Sarah, I don't think I've had you in my class before. Where are you
Yes,
from?
my first time. Yes, it's my first time. I'm from Libya.
From Libya. Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent. And this picture here, is this a picture of your mother?
No, it's an Egyptian actress.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's famous, you know. Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. I
Excellent.
wonder, what's the time in your country now?
Well, I actually live in Costa Rica.
I see.
And the time here is 11:12. And that's
Morning,
a.m.
right?
So in the morning.
Okay. So you get up early every morning for us.
Yes, I do.
Thank you for that.
Sure, no problem. No problem.
Mhm.
Welcome to class. It's good to have you
Yeah,
here.
thank you. Thank you for having us. Thank you.
All right, and Zufar, how are you?
Fine, teacher.
Excellent. Very good. Welcome to class. Now, Zufar, the picture here on your profile, where is this picture taken?
Repeat, please. I'm not sure. Understand you.
Okay, the picture here in the profile, the picture that represents you, that has the cars and the buildings here, where is the picture taken?
Yeah, okay. Is the picture is Russia? Is Moscow?
Okay, Moscow. Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Okay.
Awesome. Well, welcome back to class. Good to have you here.
Thank you, teacher.
All right, and let's see. How about Abdallah? How are you?
How are you, Chad? Nice to asking. Thank you for your asking.
Sure, no problem. And is this you here catching the fish?
Yes, that's me.
Awesome.
I bought this picture because yesterday you told me that there are a lot of people, a lot of students named Abdallah, and you don't know which I am.
Yes, that's true. So you got a picture. Excellent. And where are you fishing here?
And Red Sea, in Egypt.
In the Red Sea?
In Egypt, yes.
Wow. And what kind of fish is that you caught?
I don't know what's name in English, but
Okay.
Morgan. I don't know it.
Let's see, Morgan. I don't know, but yeah, it looks delicious. Did you eat it that same day?
Yes. It's
There
very
you
delicious.
go. Excellent. Very cool. Well, welcome back to class, Abdallah. Good to have you here.
Thank you, Chad.
Okay. Let's see. Now, explosion. Explosion. Can you unmute your microphone? Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Everybody, my name is Teacher Chad. Ah, there you are. So is your name Explosion or what is your name?
Well, this is actually this is a band's group, something like rock. The name of a group.
Okay, very cool. So what name do you go by?
Well, my real name is John.
John. Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. And John, where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from Peru.
From Peru.
In South America. Yeah,
Yep.
South America.
Very cool. All right, excellent. All right, so welcome to class, John. It's good to have you here. I just want to make sure that you keep your microphone muted because there's a lot of noise going on behind you, okay, until it's your turn to talk, okay? And I'll call on you and we'll have a discussion. All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you guys. So let's go ahead and open up our sheet here, okay? Let me have you go to the chat box because, or our other chat box because my Verbling chat is not working right now. So I can't post anything in here. Okay, it doesn't go through. So I want you to follow me over to this chat box. Okay, so this will be the Google chat box. All right, and this is where I can post the link. Okay, so go ahead and open up that link. You can have it there to look at. Okay, I'll be going through questions randomly. All right, and this is the link we'll be going through, and we'll be talking about memory. Okay, so this is primarily a speaking class. We are going to be answering questions. I have a whole list of questions here. All right, so this hour, let's start off with Abdallah. Okay, and I'm going to go through and let's see. Okay, how about this very first one, Abdallah? Do you have a good memory or a bad memory? Okay, that means do you remember most everything, or do you forget things quite often?
Not all things. I remember, especially good things. I remember it, but I try to forget bad thing.
Okay, so you try and forget the bad things and remember the good things. Okay, do you remember birthdays or anniversaries and things like that? Are you able to remember those easily?
No, absolutely not. I depend
All
on
right.
my iPhone.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what? I'm the same way. So I have two children. Okay, my son. Okay, and even right now I can't tell you. Okay, so my son, he was born May. Let's see, May 7th. Okay, yes, he was born May 7th. All right. My daughter, 2 years later, was either born on May 4th. Okay, or May 3rd. And I can't remember which day she was born on. She was either born 3 days before my son on May 4th or 4 days. And I always get them mixed up. And so I think it's the 3rd, but I'm not exactly sure. And my wife always makes fun of me because I can't remember. But I can keep in my memory that Ismail works with helicopter simulators. And I will always remember that if he comes in with this same picture.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
it's crazy. It's crazy. Some things I can remember, and other things I cannot remember. Very funny. So yes, I have that same habit. I can't remember dates very easily. Awesome. Thank you, Abdallah. Let's go to Ali.
Yep.
All right. Let's find a question for you. All right. Okay, how about this one here? So, are there some things or times you will never forget? Okay, and these can be good times or bad times. Is there something that has happened in your life where you're like, I will never forget this moment. This was amazing.
Actually, I don't forget anything. Neither bad things nor good things. And but I usually I don't care about details. So I always remember the event when it did happen.
Okay.
What was the conditions, for example? What were the conditions, for example? Who was there? How that was going, and so on. I remember everything, but I can forget some details, and I don't have anything in memory which I can just, for example, make it bold and say that it's my best memory or I will never forget it. I remember everything since my 4 years, I think.
Okay.
So,
all right. Very cool. Yep. Very cool. Well, thank you. Thank you for sharing.
Yep. Thanks.
All right. Let's go to Oksana. All right. So, Oksana, let's see.
Not difficult question, please. Not difficult.
All right. Not a difficult one. This will be a good, easy one. Okay. So this is, what memory is your funniest? So a time that made you laugh a lot. What memory do you have from before that made you laugh a lot?
Oh, I need the time to remember this, to remind that. What is the funniest? What happened? One time we with my daughter jogging, go morning and jogging, and I forget key from the flat. When we come back from jogging, we don't have key, and our door is very hard, and we think what we will do, and we go to aunt and call to some fire car for fire.
Yeah, so a fire truck.
Yes, yes, and we mm, tell to help us, and they come because we live in second floor,
Yeah.
and they help to us from the balcony to go to come our flat, and all neighbor ask what's happened. It's fire. We not say, we just only forget key. That's we very funny about this story.
That is funny. That is very funny. Okay, very good. Thank you. I like that. Let's go to now. Is your name Tian? Is it Chihan or yes? Make sure that your microphone is not muted.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Excellent.
Yes,
All right.
it's Jihan. How are you?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm fine. This
All right,
is my first time.
Excellent. Good to have you here. We're practicing speaking, okay? And today we're talking about memories, okay? First off, right here. Let's see. Okay, so Chihan, what is an important date for you to remember?
Yes, I remember. I was. Sorry.
Okay, John, please keep your microphone muted. There's too much noise happening behind you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, so Chihan, what is an important date for you to remember?
Yes, I remember. Date my girlfriend last year.
Okay, so the date that you met your girlfriend?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yes, that's an important date to remember. Okay,
Yes.
the date you guys met. Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, let's go to John. And John, let's see. Okay, John, have you ever forgotten an important date like a birthday or an anniversary? Okay, if you have, tell us about it.
Oh, well, maybe the day that I met my girlfriend. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Maybe, yeah. Well, my girlfriend told me in another word, no? She said maybe today we're gonna go to a restaurant, maybe, and yeah, that was a crazy thing because I couldn't remember anything. So after 5 or 6 minutes, I remember that the special day was in that specific day. So well, I was so embarrassed, and I had to apologize. No? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So you forgot the day that you and your girlfriend met, and she remembered, and she's like, maybe we can go to lunch or to dinner or something.
Yeah,
like that.
something like
Well,
that.
why?
Yeah, maybe because at that time I had some problems with maybe the family and the job, no? And work. So
Sure.
maybe the stress, no?
Sure, definitely.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you. Let's go to Ismail.
Yes, teacher.
All right, Ismail. Okay, how about this one here? So what is your earliest memory? Okay, when was it, and can you describe it to us? So the oldest memory that you have, okay, of when you were a child. Okay, what type of memory, or what memory would that be?
I was going to drown in the lake. I remember like today, teacher, when I was 5 years old.
Okay.
We were playing in the village. There was safe in that time. We can go. We could go out and were playing all the day with my friends football on the
Great.
streets, and it was a sunny May day. The big brother of us are going to go into the lake. The water was not so hot, but if we look them, we were going to after them in the lake. And
okay, cool.
there was a boat anchoring on the lake near the lakeside, but it was 40 or 30 meters far away from the land side.
Okay. Nice. All right. So it was when you went to the lake and you're with your family and friends. Was it just your family?
Not family. The big brothers of our were going into the lake, teacher.
Okay.
And
all right.
when we looked them, then we decided to go into the lake too.
Okay.
But I didn't know exactly how to swim.
Oh no!
And I was going to drown in the lake, and
oh no!
My neighbor son catch me from my hand and get back to
the shore. Took
shore.
you back to the shore. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's definitely a memory that would be seared or saved in your mind. I know for me, my first memory, and it was funny because when you said that, I was like, wow, my first memory that I have was going to the lake as well. But when we were driving to the lake, the road is like this. It's very windy. And so my older sister, her stomach got upset and she threw up all over the car. And I was probably about 4 years old, something like that. And yes, she throws up all over the car. And so I remember that's the earliest memory I have is going to the lake as well. But my sister threw up all over us in the car. So yes, it was very disgusting. Very good. Well, thank you for sharing your story, Ismail. Great. Let's go to Manel.
Yes, teacher, I'm here.
Great. Okay, Manel, right here. Which memories would you like to relive?
Mm-hmm. Relive again?
Yes. Which memories would you like to relive? So if you could go back to that time and go through those memories or that time again, which memory would you like to relive?
Well, I think a lot, but mainly those memories related to the trips I had, some with my friends and some with my family. I would love to relive them again because, for example, my family was kind of young, so I don't remember everything. But I know if I relive it again with this age, I would be able to enjoy in a different way.
Very fun. And what type of places did you go to with your family and friends?
Well, with my friends, we go to the park, and with my family we go to the countryside. We also go to the seashore. We do a lot of trips, and they are very fun.
Very cool. That sounds great. That sounds great. Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing.
Not at all.
All right, let's go to my next answerer. This will be for Ronnie. All right, Ronnie.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about high school. Okay, so what are your worst memories from high school?
I guess it would be a time when I was like 11 years old, and I got in trouble because I let a classmate to write down or draw something in my drawing book, and that something was not something embarrassing for that age. And
okay.
And a teacher saw us laughing and like she noticed that something was going on, so she came around and asked me to give her my draw book, and she saw the drawing, and she got really mad. And then my partner asked me to take the blame because he had discipline issues. So he had been several times like punished.
Yeah, so he was like, so take the blame so I don't get in trouble anymore. So he was like, take the blame so I don't get in trouble anymore, right?
Yeah, because I had a clean record, but he didn't. So I did so, and I had to lie to my mom and tell her that I did that, and they grounded me, and that was a bad idea.
Yeah, I would say so. Well, that's a good story. Thank you for sharing. Great job.
Okay.
All right, let's go to Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right. Let's see what we have here. Okay. How about this here? Many people find that visiting certain places or a certain place brings back childhood memories. Okay, and it very strongly. Now, why do you think that is? And have you had any experiences like that?
Well, I think yes, it does, but why? Because you maybe in your childhood you spend your some of your time in that place, so that when you go back to that place, you get some of the memory,
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, that's why. And my experience with this, I think yes. Once I've traveled to country when I was child, and then when I grow up, I went there back again. So
I went back there again.
Yes, and I went to some places, and I thought to myself, "Oh, I've been here before,"
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it feels good, right?
Yes, it feels so great, especially when I had some pictures of that place. So, yeah.
Yeah, I like that feeling when you go back to where you've been before, and we always would play. Me and my brothers, we would play a game that's called Remember When. Okay, and so we would say, remember when, and then we'd share a story, like, oh man, remember when we were walking down the park and so-and-so fell and skinned their knee, and we would talk about the different memories and things like that. So my family, every year, we would go to the same beach in California called San Clemente, okay, and we would go there, and we did that for like 10 years. And so we had all of these very very fun and special memories of going to the beach in San Clemente. And so that's what we would do. And it always feels great to go back there and experience those feelings once again. So great. I liked your answer. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to Zufar.
Yes, teacher.
All right, let's see. Let's go up top here. Okay, so who do you know who has the best memory? Okay, so is there someone in your life where you're just like, they remember everything and I don't know how that is? Okay, do you know someone that has what would be called a perfect memory?
I think is daddy of my wife.
So your wife's father.
Yeah, it's father, or wife or father.
Okay, and so tell us about him. What type of things impress you about his memory?
Oh, it's he know everything. You sit watch TV, yeah. Dictor tell anything.
Really? So does he enjoy reading books?
Yeah, it's now everything. It's difficult for me speak.
Okay, that's fine. So yeah, so some people, if they have practiced, okay, remembering things so much, all right, that it comes as second nature, and they can remember just about everything. Those people impress me very much, and that's why I like to play memory games. Because when I was younger, my memory was horrible, especially with names and faces. Okay, and so that's why I try and associate your guys' pictures with something you do, your name, where you're from, things like that, and I try and repeat it until I remember. Okay, and so I try and remember these things because it's something that I don't like about myself. Okay, I don't like that I can't remember things all the time, and that really bothers me. And so I work on memory exercises. Okay, and it sounds like your wife's father, okay, has a really good memory, and he can remember everything that he reads or sees. And for me, that's amazing. That's awesome. Okay,
Yeah, it's amazing. Everything is memory. It's it's amazing. Yeah.
That's great. Very cool. Well, thank you for sharing. Let's go back down to Abdallah.
Yes, chat.
And let's see, Abdallah. Let's see. Okay, so how about this phrase here? Those who forget the past will repeat it. What do you think this means?
They will not learning about from their faults.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And why would it be good to remember our faults?
To never do it again. To enhance our future, or don't hurt some people we hurt before.
Sure. Yeah, definitely.
I think that, but I'm sure I'm with that, but
okay. And do you so if we forget our past, okay, we'll repeat it. Okay, so we'll forget about our faults and repeat our faults. Okay, so I would hope that all of us in one way or another, we're trying to be better people, right? We're trying to improve ourselves and not make the same mistakes, okay, and do things like that to hurt other people. Now I imagine that, or I hope I hope that we all live that way, right? And so yes, if we forget the past, okay, we'll repeat it. Okay, we're like, oh yeah, I lied. Okay, I lied or I stole. Things like that. So there's things where we want to remember, okay, about our past so that we can correct ourselves and not do those type of things.
Yes, and in my country they always say no past, no future.
Oh, okay, that's very interesting. I like that. In my family, we do a lot of what's called genealogy. All right, and so we look at our ancestors and we read about them, find out the things that they did, find out, and it's fun because we get to see what they've done and why we are the way we are, like now. Okay, because we have a lot of the same characteristics. All right, and for example, in my family, on one side of my family, we have a lot of people that drank a lot of alcoholics. Okay, and I didn't want to become an alcoholic. Okay, so I've never drank alcohol in my whole entire life. I don't drink alcohol. All right, and part of it is because of that, because of the mistakes. All right, and looking at the past and seeing how people in my past had lived, and saying, okay, in my family, we have a tendency to become alcoholics, so I'm not going to drink alcohol so that I don't become an alcoholic. So yes, I do believe that in that, Abdallah, no past, no future.
No past, no future, yes.
That's great. I like that. Thank you. Let's go to Ali.
Uh-huh.
All right, Ali, let's see if we can get a good one for you. Let's see. Okay. How about this here? Do certain photographs bring back memories, and is there a special picture that reminds you of a good memory, Ali?
Yes, there are. Yes, there are some, maybe good, maybe fun. As I mentioned before, I try to forget all details about past, just to have some space in my head.
Sure. Yeah. Well, you've got a lot of things going on. You do have a lot going on.
Yes. But there are some photos. For example, I have one photo. I laugh every time when I see this. When I look at this photo. Yes, it was taken in 2001. Yes, 2001, and it was very funny day because we all got our salaries at this day, and we got our monthly payment.
Yeah.
And I was with my friends. We all were military officers, and we went to some restaurant, celebrated it. I don't know. We drank a lot. And went back at home, and there I just fell asleep. And as usually, I opened my eyes at 7 o'clock in the morning, and we rented that flat with with my three friends, three colleagues.
Okay. Sure.
And yes, we stayed at this flat, 4 of us. And I open my eyes, I look around, and I see nobody in the room. I go to another room, and I see nobody either in this room, and I don't understand what's happening. I just washed my hands. I had some coffee and so on, and went out, and I see
left.
that all. Yes, I see. Yes, I left. I left the flat, and I see that all people from this building and not from this building. I see that all people in another buildings, all of them, they are not in their homes, in their flats. They all on the streets, on the streets, and I don't understand what's happening. I think what's happening, and my colleague looked at me. where were you? I said that I I was in the room, I was asleep, and so on. "Oh, how did you do that?" I asked him, "What's happening?" He said that we had 6.2 earthquake.
Oh, no way!
Yeah, at night, at 2 o'clock at night, I think, and all city, all people, even my drunk friends, they they left the building, they left the. But they said I think that they tried to wake me up, but no result.
Bet you couldn't. Holy cow!
Yes, yes.
So you slept through a 6.2 earthquake.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
And we took photo. We took photo. Yeah, building people.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's a good one. Good story. I like that. Nice job. All right. Great. Let's go to Oksana. All right, and let's see. Okay, so Oksana, do you have good memory for names, faces, and numbers?
If people important for me, yes. If not very important, I forget. No, really. This is,
okay.
I think it's bad. How the same? I'm ashamed about this. Sometimes I see and I not remember where I see these people, where I saw these people. Yeah, sometimes it happened.
Sure.
I think maybe for everybody or only for me this.
Oh no, I think it's a common thing not to be able to remember names and faces. Some people can work at it, you know, and can remember. I had to come up with certain tricks to be able to do so. But it sounds like if something is important to you, you'll always remember that. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so it may be other little things. Because like for me, my daughter's very important for me, but I can never remember her birthday. I can't remember her birthday. You know, it's absolutely crazy, and I love her to death, and I can't remember her birthday ever. I know it's in May, and it's either the 3rd or 4th, and yes, I'm a terrible father.
Chad, this is not only for you. Too many men forget birthday about wife, about girlfriend. I don't know why. For women, this is very important thing, and when men forget, it's very bad for men, I think.
Yes, it's hard for us to remember. Awesome.
You should write write in the notebook or somewhere when birthday daughter, when birthday wife.
Yeah, I need. So my wife's birthday I can always remember. But yeah, I do need to put it in my phone so I can remember. Definitely. All right, thanks, Oksana. Let's go to John. All right, John. Okay, John, what is your scariest memory? Your scariest, so when you were absolutely terrified.
Well, maybe when I was a child, I think it was on Christmas. My parents had to work, and I was alone at home. And I was sleeping before 12 a.m. And when I woke up, I saw like maybe an angel, a shape, an angel shape. So I started crying a lot. And well, I think that is a scariest memory, you know.
All right. So, where do you think you saw the angel? Was it in the window or on the wall, something like that?
No, inside my home, near the wall.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so that really scared you a lot, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Definitely. Okay. Well, cool. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Let's go to Ismael.
Yes, teacher.
All right, Ismael. All right. Now this is a big one for me. Okay. Ismael, what music brings back memories for you? Okay, and why do you think it? Why do you think it does? Ismail?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah. Do you have music that brings back memories for you?
Yes,
If not, that's okay. I can find you a different question.
I have Turkish classical music which brings my memories back. When I was a kid, there is no television in my house, but we have a radio, and my grandfather was always listening Turkish classical music at home, and
Okay.
we were listening to at the same home. And now, when I am hearing a classical Turkish music song, I remember my child events in the village home.
All right. So when you hear classical music, it brings you back to when you were younger, and your grandfather was listening to the music in the house, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. Now, why do you think music has that effect?
Because you cannot forget the music melody and words, lyrics. You can easily remember the song.
Yeah, definitely.
It's maybe brain don't forget something. I don't know. Teacher.
Okay. All right. Very good. No, that's good. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, your memory can link to melodies. All right, and that'll take you back to a memory. Okay. Very good. Thank you.
Actually, I forgot everything. I couldn't remember anything. Even my wife's birthday, my son's birthday, my own birthday. But I remember something. I don't know how can I remember some events, but it is going automatically.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Very cool. Well, thank you for sharing. Let's go to Manel. And okay, so Manel, who do you know who has the worst memory? Okay, someone who usually forgets things. For me, it's my mother. My mother has a very bad memory, and she forgets things all the time. Manel, do you know someone that has a really bad memory? Nope. All right, let's see who else we have. Let's go to Roni.
That would be me. The one with the worst memory I know is myself.
And why do you think you have a really bad memory?
Let me just lower the volume. Okay. Seems like 5 years ago or 6 or something, my memory started to get worse with the time. I used to forget conversations, important conversations and trivial conversations. I work as a biologist in a lab, and from time to time we have meetings in which we define the methods for some experiments. And if I don't take notes, I surely forget what did I have, what do I have to do, and how do I have to do it.
Wow.
And nonetheless, I have a great memory with the things I learned when I was young. And for instance, in math, I'm really good at math, and I can remember algebra and stuff like that. Those memories never have never gone. But important things that I've been learning or living from 5 years until now, I used to forget them easily.
Really?
Yeah.
Very interesting. Yeah, I haven't had any experiences like that, but yeah, that must be very frustrating to you because you work with science and numbers and calculations and being exact. All right, and then not being.
Chad, someone silenced you.
Okay, Erdem, please do not silence me. All right, so yeah, so it must be fairly frustrating when you can't do that. Well, thank you for sharing. That's great. That was great. Great time sharing. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, let's go to Zufar, and let's see. Let's see, Zufar. All right, let's go to. Okay, do you have a short-term or long-term memory? Okay, so short-term would be you can remember things that are happening now, okay, and long-term would be things that are happening from a while ago. Okay, which memory works better for you, your long-term or your short-term memory?
I don't know, teacher. Next people.
Okay, I can find you a different question. No problem. All right, let's go to here. Let's go to memory from school. So we've someone else answered the worst memory. Let's talk about the best memory. So Zufar, what is your best memory? Okay, or what are your best memories from high school?
Best memory. Where we are playing in the school corridor. We broken door.
Oh, you broke a door.
Yeah, we are playing in the friends. Yeah, in the broken door.
Oh no! So you and your friends were playing and you broke a door.
Yeah. His teacher will be angry.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Yes, it's my best memory. I don't know if it's no good, but it's my best memory.
That's funny. And what happened afterwards, Zufar? Did you guys get in trouble? Were you punished?
We when teacher question who is what's happened, we say it's we don't know. Please, who is mad? Yeah.
All right. Okay, so the teacher asked, and they're like, "So who did this?" And you're like, "I don't know."
Yeah.
That's funny because you don't want to get in trouble. All right. Okay, very cool. Thank you guys for coming to class. Thank you for practicing your English. You guys were doing great. Your stories were really good. Okay, keep practicing telling stories. All right, practicing your English. Okay. Thank you for coming to class. We'll see you guys. I'm going to take a break for a couple hours, and then I'll be back at it. Okay. See you later.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you, Chad. Thank you, guys.
Very much.